Cooper. Welcome back to another one of my world showcases. As you can see here, I got some Splash Potion of Swiftness. This was back in the PlayStation 4 days, 3 days, separate from Bedrock, where you had to use Swiftness if you wanted to build fast and go fast. This was before beacons were actually viable. Anyway, we're going to be taking a look at some of my Victorian era stuff. It ranges in quality. But I'll start with the centerpiece in the beginning of this little area. You can see I really filled potions, not really stupid. So I'll begin with the centerpiece here. So I started with this nice, beautiful mansion right here. So long hedges, I really did center out, so I started with the mansion itself. So, lawn, lawn's made of just, I think, just con. Oh, this was the concrete. Concrete must have just come out then. How about that? Yeah, so I always like to use the most modern materials in my builds. So as you can see here, pretty standard. Nothing crazy about this design. This is really coming off of my PlayStation 3 days. I did a lot of builds like this. A lot of crazy big builds that, you know. This one, I do have to say, broke the exception. Because I actually did stuff on the inside. So, if you come over here and ring the bell, a little song plays. A real fast rendition of Luigi's Mansion. I built this, it was in like high school, middle school time. So I built this to just play with some random people in the PlayStation 4 uh, communities. We had like a game of hide and seek because I built this mansion to have hidden passageways, sneaky little rooms, um, a bunch of cool stuff I'll showcase while I go through it. So, for it's a Victorian era kind of mansion. I didn't really have a good estimate, but the windows are all going to pretty much look like that, just because what the outside looks like. Lamps are going to look like that. Overall, I think it was pretty snazzy. This was before the days. Same, it has a texture pack still, but this was before the days of smooth quartz. So all quartz has to have this little blocky texture. So coming in, big old wonderful chandelier, 3 floors, galley room. Left and right, I have these sort of lounge rooms. I have 4 of these on each floor. So one here, one on that side. Duplicates, 2 chimneys both sides. This is, I'd say this is still detailed. Nothing crazy, not human size, not player size detail, but detail. Over here I have a dumbwaiter. Over here I have a study. So, got a little dog here. Some shelves, you get it. A really cool thing about this building is the walls are too thick. So the exterior wall, interior wall, and the interior walls amongst themselves are 3 thick. That leads to have secret passages as well between walls. So that allows you to have different color and texture. I think this is sand. Yeah, that's sand. So I can have striped uh, wallpaper. I really use a lot of these spruce leaves all along the place. Um, I don't know what this is. I just put it here because it looks okay. Over here, another little lounge. This time with a glass coffee table. Some nice stuff over here. I really stick with it. I'll come back to the staircase in a bit. I'll show you the rest of this first floor. Again, another little lounge room here. So for now, we're into the kitchen. Really, the dumbwaiter should be on this side, but I wasn't planning on it. Uh, Big old dining room, some cake. Let's see if we can eat it. We can. How about that? Let's get a little more. So big old stove. Nothing historically accurate. Walk-in freezer. Shulker boxes for some reason. And next we got a little drafting room. Yeah, like I said, layout for this place was not that well thought out. Also, red carpet in the kitchen, get real. Uh, yeah, it really just looks good in here. Anyway, to the second floor. Second floor, similar lounge rooms here. I'll get to like a proper actual player height, not the default one. So the staircase comes up here to the second floor as well. Dumbwaiter again. This is the bedrooms. So for the bedrooms, you get to use some really cool stuff, given that it's bigger scale. Same thing over here. These bedrooms are almost identical. The only thing that changes between them are, in fact, just their styles. Uh, Again, here. Over here, they all have like the bathroom area. So, bathroom, toilet. What's that? Oh. Okay, so they broke. Used to be able to have an item frame here and a sword to make it look like a nozzle or like a faucet. Yeah, bedrooms, again, are the same. Although, I do have to say, when you're at this scale, you can have snow as the pillow, and you can have regular wool blocks and carpet wool blocks as variations. Same thing over here. You just get to do cool patterns and color variations. So coming back over here to the staircase. So down there would lead back to the first floor. Up here leads to the attic. Um, I'm sure if many of you know, but the Hitman, when that first came onto the scene around this time, there was that one Paris mission that really I thought was really cool. So over here it's like antique storage. Like I said, there's nothing much up here storage wise or servant quarters. So I mean, this is, by the way, a lot of servant quarters. Um, so I guess to be the head butler's room, he gets a big room. So secret painting number one. You can take this all the way back down to the second floor. Anyway, back up here. So wardrobes, stuff like that, nothing crazy. Uh, yeah, a lot of servant quarters for some reason. I just ran out of stuff to do. In the middle here are the big fire chimneys that'll go to the roof. A roof is another great critical point in the game of hide and seek. Over here, guess what? More servants' quarters. Except for these ones get dedicated closets. Over here, I got a billiards table. It used to work. I used to have it used to look like pool cues coming through here. Yeah, this is a very, very old world. So textures and stuff like that change all the time. Uh, like I said, it's a hide and seek world, so functionality is great. So if you're coming up here, you better have a good plan to get back down, you know. Uh, but I have chimneys everywhere here. It does look very cool from the outside. I have plenty more like secrets all around here. In fact, I think I have, yes, basement. Basement as well. Again, very sparse. The more like wine storage here. I think I actually have something over here. Yeah, old furniture covered up in sheets. Yeah, nothing crazy. I don't know what this was, but it's connected to the dumbwaiter. So the dumbwaiter also, you can just theoretically you could just take the mine, like jump in the minecart to get between levels. Like if I'm hiding in here, right? Just climb up here, get to the next floor. I don't know. This seems good. I had good intentions with it. Yeah, again, more custom trees like I'll tend to do in future projects. Like this was one of my first PlayStation 4 projects. Uh, Little horse area here, stable. Do I actually have some? I do. Hey, how are that? Oh, I don't know how they'd get these lines in the Victorian era. Nope, or any of this. Yeah, I plan on having more trees through here, but yeah, look how far I got. I thought this was a pretty cool bougie area. Parrots were just added to the game, so I added this little parrot enclosure. I thought it looked cool. They're dancing because of the little jukebox here. Over here, a little tool shed. And I got a nice lathe here. More storage cabinet. I mean, you get it. Little spool holder. Yeah, I mean, nothing crazy here. Tennis court for some reason that's made out of bedrock. Anyway, moving on to other aspects. Yeah, I mean, I had a plan for this area. I thought it was going to be really cool, really big. This was also from, huh? Oh, wow. See, this used to just be a single flat world. So I think, I forget what materials I made it, but I think it goes, I think this is concrete. Yeah. So I made when I designed the custom flat world, I think I did concrete, something, yeah, stone, and then bedrock somewhere. Nope, I think I just did all 2 layers of dirt. Why did I do that? Oh, this is the custom one now. Anyway, yeah, they don't let you do custom super flats like that anymore. It's a shame. So I got big doors like this all around the compound. I mean, if we're playing hide and seek, we'd actually just be in there. Uh, so I also had these custom trees I wanted to do, and I had them color coded so I could just copy them one to one, like all the way down the street. Yeah, that really went far. I also had these custom lamps. They turn on at night because I played the map at night. It looked really cool. The only other building I really fully fleshed out was this one, this little corner tower. In fact, it was designed with concrete powder, but then I just used some water to make it gray. I don't know. Literally built in the same exact style as that, apart from this little brick base. Again, pretty bougie. Uh, it having being at a diagonal let me do some more cool stuff. So, I mean, this room right here is repeated like 4 times, pretty much. Let's hear it again. Yep, crazy. Don't get me wrong, looks great. Looks like you'd see something in a hotel, because it was for a hotel. Here's the stairwell, the main stairwell. It goes up all floors. So this is the third floor again. Cool staircase. Don't get me wrong, love the staircases. These are just like empty, big hotel rooms. I mean, talk about big. I really like making them look cool like this, though. Oh, bathroom. Yeah, bathroom. Absolutely cool. Up here, there's more too. I think this is more like roof stuff. Yeah, this is more roof stuff. Yeah, I really like this texture pack. It let me do a lot of really weird stuff. More, oh, fireplace. Yeah, more fireplace stuff. Finally, roof access. Nothing crazy. Tin roof, clock tower. You get it. Then I started messing around. This was also around the time Battlefield 1 was out, so I mean that was on everyone's mind at the turn of the century, especially mine. I was in architecture at the time, and Battlefield 1 was just full of cool stuff. So I mean, I had these like little row houses. Scale wise, these are horrible. Look how big this door is for a person. Didn't make any sense. They look cool. They look fine. The material here, that sandstone, looks tacky. I think I did the same for over here. This building I thought was really cool, so I made this one like kind of like a hotel. I took it and made it much, much, much bigger over there as well. Uh, I could do cool stuff because, it's a really big scale, so you get to do really crazy stuff with it. So over here, little bar, cafe, you know, old school kitchen. If you can imagine how old kitchens would be back in the day, like commercial wise. Big elevator. It's not here at the moment. Oh yeah, my kitty cats. Elevator that is here. It'd be a manually operated elevator. Oh, concierge desk. I also added these vents. I thought that was like a pretty cool idea. Same design as before, three wide. I just changed some stuff. Like I think this looks a lot better. Personally, I could even have gone the dark oak everything, but I still think it looks pretty great. Again, big chandelier guy. It was up. I was up the alley. Made it look great. I had a piano here. This used to look better. It used to have the keys officially like sunken in. Little ballroom blitz. Uh, no actual staircase to get to the second floor. But again, more big rooms like this. I mean, vast rooms. Lights, corner lights everywhere. Really big, bulky bathrooms. That repeated 4 times. Repeated again. That's it. More chandeliers. It's as big and as complicated as it looks. The insides are always just so dumb. Over here, though, I again try to make it look a little more professional, bigger. So over here, I made like a little outdoor eating patio area. Again, big old door for no reason. And the scale, don't get me wrong, looks great. Looks absolutely fantastic, especially from this view. If I had 100 of these, I think I'd be happy. But the time to like it took to make all this, it's literally just taking a block and spamming it upward, spamming it downward, spamming it upward, spamming it downward. Gets boring. This one, however, I did add like a little green area, you could call it. I'm just gonna break this because I don't care. But this was the plan. Even bigger than before. Grand staircase. I loved using anvils at this time. I've come to not like that anymore. I did this area right here. Big, big windows. Again, I was very inspired by the Hitman franchise for some of their missions because I thought those looked pretty cool. Didn't finish the roof, didn't finish none of that. That's pretty much it for this world. I mean, it's if you were here in person, you'd probably just like exploring around. I'm just giving the overview of the major areas. Um, I guess I can. I'll take a look at this over here real quick. Some of this street stuff. So nice little street pattern here. Very British. Here's in fact some of the early terrain I did. I just covered it up. Yeah, originally this was just gonna be a country villa, but then I just cornered it in on all sides and started making street patterns. Again, back in the day, you didn't have to really be good at style. You just had to be good at placing this over and over. This was before console commands, so all you'd just be you'd have that speed 2 potion, and then just hold L2 all the way down. It was a real pain. I did it. I don't know how I did it. Also, this right here, no clue. Like, I do like the like writing on the side of this. I like these designs, but they don't stick. Uh, Also, street lights in his big house. I'll go ahead. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna dive in any further. Nothing more really going on here, other than this little flag. Anyway, that's it for me. Good night, everybody.